Hello there and welcome to a short movie about Osiris League Season 4. With the playoffs at the door, let's analyze the situation and recap where we started from. 4 realms: Horus, Anubis, Bastet and Sobek. Each realm beginning the qualifier stage with 512 alliances. Each alliance composed by 30 players and up to 15 substitutes, battling on a map inspired by the Egyptian history. The 512 alliances are divided in 32 divisions with 16 alliances each, and every division having one of the top 32 alliances in power. Every division has 4 groups: A, B, C, and D, with 4 alliances per group. The alliance with the most wins in the group shall advance, and the 4 remaining alliances per division will battle in the qualifiers knockout stage in best-of-1 games, semifinals, and finals. In this way, only 1 alliance per division for a total of 32 alliances per realm will have the opportunity to compete in the core of the competition, the playoffs. After a small break, during which the alliances will have the opportunity to review the lineups and the strategies, the 32 alliances, divided in 8 groups with 4 teams each, will face each other in a best-of-3 competition. The 2 alliances with the most victories, or in case of a tie, with the biggest score differential, shall advance to the top 16. Here, there are no comebacks. If you lose, you're out. Best-of-1 knockout games, passing through quarterfinals and semifinals, arriving to the top of the Osiris competition, the finals. Who wins gets the unbelievable chance to participate in the Osiris League Grand Finals, which in this season will involve the 4 winners of each realm battling each other. If you fall, you get on your knees. If you win, glory shall come. Tune in on Sundays on Week Gaming to enjoy the show. Hello there and welcome to the Sunday stream with the Osiris League Season 4 playoffs. I hope you enjoyed the intro. We have already the verification here, intelligent verification. I wonder why they call this intelligent verification if it's so stupid. But hello there. Welcome to the stream. Angelo, who was the editor of this intro. So congratulations, Angelo. Very well done. Kalik, Mrs. Wick, hi honey. Blue Jane, Logan, Hellboy, Asbodian, Captain King, KC, FYN, Wilson, George. Hello everybody, Justice Mark. Welcome to the stream. Good Sunday. I hope everyone is doing very well. On today's stream, we are gonna cast Osiris League Season 4 playoffs. In the specific, we are gonna watch 1v this Korean team right here. I'm gonna show you in a moment. Schedule. Here you go. 1v versus Squad, the alliance of our boy Redline. There is also Gecko in there. I'm so excited. This will determine who will advance, if Squad will advance to top 16. They are on the line. They are on the line, guys. Today's stream will be so interesting. And today we are joined by my good friend and Alliance mate and Osiris League mate, DB. And DB, welcome to the stream.
Hello.
So, give me feedbacks. Can you hear him?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Who did you guys bet on? Squad or 1v? I mean, 1v is a total powerhouse. Yes, they can hear you. Fantastic. Fantastic.
I think some people might have put some bets on Squad because they were an underdog, but...
Yeah, let's take a look at the bets. So, league bets. 1v versus Squad. I didn't bet on them because I bet on DR and SX54. I went all in on 1254 this turn. But the bets are pretty much in favor of 1v, and I can understand why. Well, the point is that 1v beated BG just by 4,000 points, but then BG beated Squad by 7,000 points. So if the transitive property applies here, 1v should beat Squad, but that's never said, because it doesn't work like that in Osiris League, because teams adjust, teams find other strategies, analyze the opponent, and now they have many more footages to rely on. Hey Hellboy14, thank you for the super chat. I bet Squad will win with 1v. Well, we have to see that. I'm so excited to cast this match with my friend DB. DB, what are your expectations today?
I don't know, because there's an interesting scenario. The fact that SN didn't show up versus 1v last week gave 1v a pass, because they have an 88k net points advantage. So even if they lose, they're the #1 team in this division. Yeah. So strategically they could lose and not try to show anything, because obviously we're watching, because we might be facing them next week. So they could lose, not show anything for what they plan on doing next week against us, or they could just come out and play like they've always played. I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest.
Well, I do think that what you said is very important, because I really didn't like SN behavior last week. SN Super Naughty from Kingdom 307. I really didn't like it because they gave... you saw in the intro, guys, that I proposed to you today, the Osiris League intro. And I spoke there about the case in which two alliances of the group have the same number of victories. In this case, let's assume, for example, that Squad wins against 1v, okay? So that means that they are on a tie. But 1v won last week 88.3 thousand against 3.9 thousand. So basically SN did not show up. And they had here a differential score of 85,000. So even if they lose, they will be always the first alliance on the group, because they have a score differential that's so high. And that screwed up the entire group, in my opinion. SN behavior was very poor on a sportsmanship point of view. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I know they came back and said some stuff about KVK, but I don't believe it. If you see alliances like JST, SX54, and TR coming out with no troops to fight, then I don't really believe that KVK can be an excuse.
Yeah, KVK is not an excuse. I mean, you need
one AVG's in the same kingdom, and they came out and won their match too. So, I think it was, I think it's just a sign of them. Maybe they didn't think they could win, so they didn't show up. I don't know. It's like you said, poor sportsmanship.
Yeah, I do think that they should have shown up anyway, because anyway, it's just 30 players being busy for the league. And let's take a look at the other groups for just a moment. So in the bracket of 13 UTC, we will have the same group, the other two alliances of the same group battling each other. So BG against SN. And then 13 UTC, do we have something else? I don't think so. Yes, we have Song against Ptol in our group. So I hope somebody streams that, because I'm interested in having more video materials about the
main Rise of Kingdoms channel is streaming that one. I saw.
Okay, good. Because I want some more material to watch on them. And I want to make a small announcement. This stream is brought to you by BlueStacks 5. You find the link in the description down below. I will speak about it just a couple minutes during the stream, not now. We are playing on BlueStacks. Honestly, when I was playing Osiris League and Rise of Kingdoms in general on BlueStacks 4, it was always crashing. So this is a good test today. I will express my honest opinion about it. I think now it looks very, very smooth. I can play without problems. So we'll see if in the Osiris League game it actually will crash. Anyway, thank you all for being here. So we will witness this game at 13 UTC in about 7 minutes. Let's put the pre-registration if we haven't done that yet, but I think we did. Yes, we did do that. And which strategy do you expect them to start with, DB? The classic hard push with the rally meta going for the 4 obelisks, or maybe 1V will push for the outposts?
If 1V is going to play their game and they're going to come out and play seriously, then they're going to do all those things. They're going to hard push. They're gonna do the 4 rallies. I mean, as I heard earlier, 1V's already played a match today because they play in a Korean invitational. So they've already played and won their match today. So they're already warmed up, if you want to say that. So, I mean, they should play their normal strategy, but we'll have to see.
Well, speaking about the Korean Osiris League, a couple of players in the live stream chat, hi Lambo, welcome to the stream, Blue Jane, Captain King. A couple players asked, do you think that having them play on another tournament at the same time can give them a sort of edge, an advantage? In my opinion, the answer is yes, because Osiris League is mostly based on experience and on the team growing up as a group. So growing up together and learning each other's flaws and strengths. So I do think that's an advantage. What do you think?
Oh, 100%. You can't replace the matches that you play in the middle in between these Osiris leagues with like playing a competitive match every week. We didn't play a tough match or a tough enough match between the time we beat V636 Invitational all the way to the time we played Song. Like, we didn't have what I would consider a tough match, but you have 1V playing the toughest teams out there, the most practiced teams out there every week, and they're doing it twice. Yeah. I do think that you're right. I think that having another Osiris League going on at the same time is a sort of advantage for them. I don't know if this thing will go on for other seasons, but at this point they should introduce national Osiris Leagues. But Korean, Korean is another type of way of playing the games in general. Not only Rise of Kingdoms, games in general, they are very compact. So when there is a strong Korean alliances, you can be sure that there will be an influx of Korean players towards that alliance or kingdom. So they are not very single players going around and willing to spread amongst different kingdoms. So you find a group of Koreans in Kingdom 52 and a group in Kingdom 1254. They try to stay all together differently from other nationalities. I mean, at least in my experience, not only with this game, but with other games. So I understand how making a tournament for the Korean teams is a thing in the first place, because they have the amount of teams necessary to fuel this. What do you think? Yeah, I mean, I get it, but then I don't get it at the same time. Like,
yeah,
it's Koreans joined the game late because whatever the rules are with the game, they didn't start playing this game when it came out. It wasn't released. So it seems like Lilith is trying to speed up like the highest gaming market in the world, which is, the South Koreans, by like promoting these things. Like, did you know that there's a $40,000 prize for this league that they're in?
45,000.
Could you imagine if there was a $40,000 prize in the regular Osiris League? I don't think SN would have not shown up last week. Well, that's what they were talking about with I think Bulbaritos and Lambo on the stream last week or the other day, that they get $40,000 for the winner.
Oh my god, that's crazy. I mean, if we had $45,000 victory prize twice, because we won 2 times, season 1 and season 3, and then there was a prize maybe in Osiris Invitational. We will be rich at this point, no?
No, yeah, and you wouldn't have like I think Lambo brought it up in the stream there. You wouldn't have like SN who didn't show up. That wouldn't have happened if there was money on the line usually.
Oh my god. Dan, Logan Smith, Werty, welcome to the stream. Baba, welcome my friend. Yeah, they get a nice payout in the East. Asbodian, yes, that's more than a nice payout. I mean, considering that they will give this $45,000 prize to 45 players, I assume that the subs will be counted. So it's $1,000 prize for each of them. I would have $2,000 more in my pockets if they allow this to happen in the regular Osiris League. You know, and maybe in the invitational, maybe I'd have 4,000. Each of us in OV would have $4,000 more in the pocket.
And as Lambo just pointed out, they don't even use their own account. They use some kind of test account. So like, it's not an issue for JST to play the Korean invitational match because they don't have to worry about healing because they're playing some other account. I think they're doing like an invitational. I don't think it's like a regular league. So they're playing a different account and they're playing with the same amount of troops and everything, same equipment or no equipment or whatever. But yeah, they get propped up. There's no way to say anything else, but they get propped up a little bit.
Yeah, Lambo is saying, yeah, watch that stream. You will hear me go off. Yeah, I bet you did go off. I mean, I didn't imagine this thing of the payout, $45,000. It's quite a lot of money.
Not 45. We're raising it up, but yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, it's close or equal to $1,000 per player if they include the subs. If they don't include the subs, then it's even more. And people will be more, interested in being part of all the practice game, etc. In the meanwhile, the game is starting. So,
yeah,
but we cannot enter. We cannot enter yet because
I got in.
You got in?
Yeah, because I don't have a whitelist, so I have to try quickly to get in, or I'm not getting in.
Yeah. The 40k number comes from Mr. Bulba. It was an information I have firsthand. Okay, I will speak with Bulbaritas. I'm very curious about that. Okay, we have the intro, but sorry guys if we skip the intro, but I really want to see their teleport order. So if we can skip all of this, which we don't care about. Let's go here. Okay, they do have a teleport order. You see, 1v is teleporting players one by one. So they are calling the names out. Let's see on the other side. Okay, squad is doing the same. That's very healthy. That's very good. It means that they are calling the names out. They want to control who is in the first row, who is in the second row, etc. And yeah, 1v has almost 2 rows completed. Maybe they are waiting for someone that sometimes it can happen that you crash or you need to restart your game.
I think squad's missing their 2 appointed officers, though.
Maybe. So we already gave a shout out to the players. Alejandro, Ed Company, Miss Koreana, Angor, Gimli, Redline. Good luck, my friend.
Oh yeah, Redline's got a pie in the face on this with Bulbaritas.
Yeah, I heard that. So Bulbaritas challenged him to get a pie in the face if he lost the game. So I bet he's, filming himself. Not streaming, but filming himself playing this game. And yeah, maybe I can show the footage of him getting a pie in the face if he loses. I hope the best will win. So I really hope that squad will pull some sort of, super strategy to make up for the fact that they lost to BG and 1v1 against BG. So as I said before, with a transitive property, we should see 1v winning, but that's never said. No, this is Osiris. This is not.
Well, no, I mean, if they play a straight up match, I don't think they can beat 1v. But if they pull out some kind of sneaky strategy like they did versus SN that first week, something that nobody's thought of, then they could possibly win. Who knows?
Who knows? So far the games looks pretty smooth on BlueStacks 5. Let's see if without the simplified graphics I can handle this.
Everybody's in for squad now.
So they have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 29. So they missed just 1.
No, there's a guy in the 5th row because they don't have those front players.
Okay. It didn't load. It didn't load.
Yeah.
Bluey. Okay, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Okay, battle started. Let's check if they have all the members. Okay, I set. They have 29 out of 30, so 1v is missing one still, and squad is all in. Okay, so 1v is still missing one.
1v might be bringing in some subs. You know, like I said, they don't have to win this match, so...
Okay, let me quit.
We'll see.
Let me remove the simplified graphics. Let's go on again. Okay, the game is full, but yeah, we managed to enter. Luckily, we are whitelisted. So guys,
got 6 rallies already.
Did you bet on Squad DB?
No, I didn't.
You bet on someone else.
I did the TRJS or SX54 bets.
Okay, all right. Okay. In the meanwhile, there is 1v still with 29 players. I want to point this out. We are already 1 minute in the game, so this is quite important, you know? One player is gonna be 1 minute behind, so 5 marches are gonna be 1 minute behind. SN match has started. I see only 26 players. Thank you, Lambo, for updating us. I much appreciate you. Okay, they both got the first outpost.
1v has a mixed cavalry rally coming out of their city. Like, this doesn't look like typical 1v to me right now.
Let me see.
They have a Zhang Yu mixed rally coming out of the city. It's not out yet.
I see a Guan, and then...
It's going out the gate right now.
I see a Harald, and I see... Oh, this is so slow.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I see archers in there. Johnny, sorry. I see Ottoman special archers. Am I right? And cavalry is... Cavalry and... Do I see infantry? No. Okay, it's just cavalry and archers.
Yeah. But you don't see these kind of mistakes normally from one.
No, you don't.
And there's still only 29 players.
So let me check how many rallies they are actually launching. So 1v is launching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they are going off 3 obelisks only out of 4 and 3 outposts? Yes. This is not normally what do they do. And squad
they
on the
already
other
have
side...
both the obelisks though, but they're ahead of squad on the obelisk.
Let me check. Okay, they activated art push, both of them, before entering the obelisk. Actually, they're quite behind on the cross. So the top left obelisk is very behind.
I don't think 1v did hard push, maybe.
Maybe they didn't do it.
They're a minute behind on the cross to the left. Yeah, I don't think they did.
Oh, I think they did. But they used it after entering the obelisk, so the effect was not active at that point.
Oh yeah, they were a little late if that's the case on that one obelisk.
Okay. We made that mistake as well.
Yeah, you got to be careful for those speedy marches getting there before you're trying to wait for the rallies to all be marching. And sometimes if you wait that long, your guy might already have taken it with the one troop or the one T1s.
Let's try to understand where is squad going. They are going very hard on the desert altar. Oh my god, no, they are going to the obelisk.
Well, they're going very hard on the obelisk is where they're going.
This is amazing. Okay.
Like I said, they might try... They're doing the block teleport type strategy here. It looks like. Try to win the obelisk and block teleport. That's a lot of
those
cavalry.
are T1, no?
Yep.
Those are T1s.
Yep,
so they are trying
T1s.
to block the teleport. They tried to pull that off. An alliance tried to pull that off against us. I don't remember which one was it.
412. It was one of the 412 alliances.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm not sure.
Actually, no,
work.
it was 1228. My bad.
Yeah, 1228. That's interesting. That's interesting. We already covered this. I don't know how will this work. I don't understand why 1v has not deployed many marches, because I remember that now you can teleport anytime. You don't need to wait for your troops to come back home. So every player in the first 8, you know, that teleport, thanks to the 8 teleports that you get from the obelisk occupation, should try to teleport.
I think that every player on squad sent a T1 there.
Yeah.
I think there's about 30 T1 marches of cavalry there. And they're still coming with more. I mean, they're literally going all in. Like everything is going to that obelisk.
You know, because you know why they are coming with more? Because they are trying to replace the tier 1 marchers that inevitably will be killed with some tier 5 marchers.
And they have nothing. Yeah, they have nothing for their buildings. Like 1V just took their altar with no challenge.
Nothing. Yes. And also,
they haven't taken any of their buildings at all.
Come on,
Squad.
not even the Shrine of Life. Squad. The Shrine of War. Not even the Shrine of War. Wake up, though. You should wake up. Come on.
I said they're trying this crazy all-in strategy. I'm not sure how that's gonna go.
Yes, but if you try these strategies because you want to get ahead on buildings, and they are not ahead on buildings at all, they already lost one desert altar, 1V is all over it, so they will get the first occupation 100%. They lost 2 outposts, so there is already backfield disruption, and 3 outposts, so basically they lost already 4 buildings.
Yeah, 1V already got 4 or 5 cities teleported in. Maybe they're not pretty, but I mean, it doesn't matter that much if they're gonna take the domination on the buildings.
Well, the point is that they disrupted the teleports for at least a couple of minutes, and I mean they will soon die. But the cities will be teleported in a wrong spot. That's not extremely relevant, but it's a small optimization for any team to have the cities teleported in the right spot. For example, if you're rallying the desert altar, you want your city to be teleported on 6 o'clock. Yeah, between 5 and 6 o'clock here. So here, more or less.
But they've given up their whole left side because 1V is going to take everything on the left side. And 1V is already sending forces to the middle from the left side as well. Because, I mean, Squad had everybody on the right side, so they've got nothing on the left side.
Will they lose this Shrine of Life?
Down the Shrine of Life. I'm pretty sure there's a ton of 1V marches walking there.
Well, if they manage to time the reinforcements correctly, they should manage to keep this Shrine of Life. Stoic, remove the sound DC. What do you mean? Is there any sound, guys, in your way that's disturbing the stream? Let me know.
Yeah, they lost it.
They lost it, yeah. And in 44 seconds, they will get the first occupation of Desert Altar. They already probably occupied the outposts.
Yep, I think so. And 1V's already got a good 15-20 marches going mid, and Squad has nothing.
Oh, they mean that. Okay, I understand what you mean. Then the Discord overlay is blocking. Okay, I'll put this here.
Oh, the mini map.
Yeah. Okay. My stupid head. Our stupid heads are blocking the view. I apologize. Thank you for the feedback. I corrected that. Is it better now? Fair enough. You want to see the minimap. Yeah, my apologies. So let's see what they're at on the obelisk. So they already were, sent home. The obelisk is now safe. The cities are teleported in a very, very strange way. I bet this guy is going now for the Shrine of Life. So maybe not in the worst way possible. They tried to keep the cool on the teleport strategy. But in the meanwhile, Squad lost a bunch of buildings. I mean, they lost 5 buildings. 4
and
which
1V
have been occupied.
1V has YSS in both the front buildings right now, defending the left side buildings. They're trying to swarm it down, but it's fully defended by a YSS garrison.
Yeah, this will be tough to recover. I mean, they're swarming with...
I'm pretty sure Squad has basically given up the arc. They're not even going to have a chance at this first arc.
Probably. Yeah, 1V is a...
Full-fledged Trajan debuffing, and it's already weak enough, probably, that it can't win.
Well... Ramses YSG is not even the best rally, so I bet this is a destruction rally, but I don't think it's the time to send a destruction rally when you are losing that many buildings. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, they're under pressure everywhere right now, and they don't have anything in the middle, so you got a Edward, so 1V's using Edward on the Sky Altar on the top side, Edward Nebu. We've seen this from them. I think Squad is going to swarm it all the way down, which I don't necessarily agree with.
Edward Nebu, yes, we already saw that. Edward Nebu is a fine alternative to Ramses Nebu. It works very, very well. I do think that they might lose this building as well. They recovered 2 outposts out of 3, so this one is safe, this one is safe. And also the Shrine of Life has been recovered. There is a Yad Viga now in garrison, which is a very good garrison commander. Let's see if they manage to recover the Desert Altar, though.
No, they just rallied it and they lost, and because they're not going middle, OneV just pushed out from the middle with all those marches.
Yeah.
So now they're going to support that YSS in that building, so I don't think that building's going anywhere anytime soon.
So this was a little bit of a rough start for Squad. Let's see if they manage to recover, because OneV was so chill in the middle. They were so not disturbed that they basically poured all the marches that were here in the front next to this caravan.
And there goes the other altar.
Went?
Yep. All right, so take a look at the top obelisk. Squad is going for it. They're trying what they did versus SN in a little bit of fashion right now.
Oh, interesting.
While 1V went to the middle, they're going after that obelisk.
Oh, basically, instead of going for the Shrine of Life, they redirected all their marches, all their forces to go for the obelisk. That's interesting.
I think 1V's ready for this, though. They've obviously watched the SN match where Squad did this and took both the obelisk. They've got full defense in that with the Theodora right now. The swarm's not, and they've got enough marches that are back there to support, I think.
Ramses Nebu rally on the Shrine of War, big swarm on the Shrine of War. I think this will go down if they don't reinforce this with a quick pace.
It's definitely going down.
They're reinforcing though, so let's see.
Yeah, but the rally's full health.
Yeah.
Now it's already a Martel swap to defense.
Yeah. Okay, this will go down.
The guy pulled his Zenobia out, Easy Company, for some reason.
2.
And he's walking all the way home with a dead Zenobia.
This is okay. The arc is a free run basically here in the middle. Half health, almost half health. Cao just and it's not even moving. He's not even moving. He's so chill. You know, let me take my time. I want to smoke a cigarette before going back to town with this arc. I have all the time in the war. Nobody's coming from me. Why should I rush? Well, fair enough. Magines is saying, well, looks like Squad is already in GG territory. Well, if they don't recover...
I mean, 1V is constantly bringing forward garrisons because they've already got a Zenobia in the Shrine of War on the bottom. So this is something we've seen from them, is that they rally and they have a garrison in the rally so they can swap to it.
Yeah, they always reinforce the rally with the right troops, but with Zenobia. So they were rallying with Ramses and Nebu. They have a Zenobia inside with full archers. So that's a technique that we have already seen all over the place. And that's why they swap automatically. When they pick up a building, they automatically swap for. There is an Edward and Nebu rallying the Shrine of Life again, and I think this will go down.
Yeah, and the push on the obelisk didn't go anywhere. So again, they're behind the curve now, and now there's too many teleports. They can't do that again.
Have you seen this player Gimli pulling out YSS before the building went down? I mean, if you want to refresh your march, just let it die in the building so you can keep it for another couple seconds.
Easy Company did the same thing with Zenobia on the Shrine of War.
Yeah.
And he walked all the way home, and they lost the building. So I don't know why he would just not die in there. Because it swapped to a Martel. I don't know what that was.
I think they have a chance to recover this game if they somehow put their force together and try to coordinate. They are now going for a push, but I don't see a rally. Okay, there is a rally. There is a Ramses Nebu. Yes, I see a Nebu here. Nilder USA going for the Shrine of War. This is the least important push at the moment because the Shrine of War is not... I mean, it's granting you bonuses, but the fact is that those bonuses are not giving you an edge in the moment. Normally, you will pick the Shrine of War before going to the middle, but this is not going to do much. I should rather try to recover our own Shrine of War, your own Shrine of War, and then going to push for the Desert Altar. What do you think?
Yeah, and now the guy just dropped off the arc because of the push. And the push is ahead of the rally, so 1V is just going to swarm it down really quick and then let them all die with their swarm on the building.
So I do normally play with my iPad on Osiris League.
The rally's already dead.
He's already dead. Yeah, there's warming it down. I was saying that I normally play with my iPad, and when I used to play on BlueStacks 4 on Rise of Kingdoms, it will crash every second. But the performance of BlueStacks 5 is quite okay. I'm not saying that because they are sponsoring this video. I'm just testing it out with you. On the document they gave to me, they say that there is a 40% faster startup time, up to 87 less CPU usage with Echo mode, because there is an Echo mode that you can set. There is a memory trim function. Yeah, you can basically trim your memory to save the RAM, to free the RAM to let the game run in a better way. And there is a Mac and new M1 support chip, because there is a new M1 chip in the Mac. So I think BlueStacks 5 is very good for... Do you think the quality of the gameplay is good on BlueStacks 5?
I mean, it looks good to me.
Yeah, it looks good.
I haven't updated my... I didn't even realize there was a new one out, so...
You use BlueStacks?
I use it like when I'm playing more casually in the game. I don't have the most amazing computer, so it's not the greatest. So I'd probably use my phone more often than my computer, but I do use it.
In case you guys want to update from BlueStacks 4 to 5, the link is in the description down below. And
yeah,
try
I'm just seeing a lot of rallies that are ahead of the swarm. The rallies are getting swarmed down by 1v, and then the marches are just attacking the building and dying because they can't win anything with the swarm.
Well, you saw the result of the rally on the Shrine of War. You saw that Ramses Nebu being totally swarmed because he was ahead. I mean, the marches of Squad were ahead before the rally came, but somehow they stopped too far from the Shrine of War, so the rally went ahead. 1v just swarmed the rally, and the rally died after 5 seconds.
Yep, and then they just defend the building and let Squad suicide on it, really. And they just had a big swarm taking the Squad Shrine of War.
Yeah. So let's take a look at the map. Now we don't have a half and a half situation. We have 590 points per minute for 1v that are going to increase. Okay, Squad. Okay, they just recovered this Shrine of War or not? Let me check. Yes.
So here comes an example on the Desert Altar. They're using an Attila Takeda 1v is, but they have the troops in front of the rally. So the Attila Takeda is going to hit, and the swarm is going to be there with it.
Yes. Let's see.
I mean, Squad has got a good bit of forces coming there, and it's Attila Takeda versus YSS.
Actually,
so I don't know.
Actually, Attila hit first. I mean, it's a fairly tanky march, so you can let Attila hit first.
And they just changed to a Guan defense for some reason. It's gonna get destroyed.
Destroyed, yeah. Okay, YSS.
Okay. Yeah, they're wrecking it. The timing was good. The rally hit and then the swarm hit.
Yeah, the timing was very good. I see many marches here around doing nothing. Okay, now they are waking up, but it's too late because this altar will go down in 3, 2, 1. Boom. RIP. Shrine of War they took. Maybe they are putting already a defense in there. Let's see.
Well, Squad took it back, and then they swarmed it right back. And this Edward Nebu rally is beating the Sky Altar, and there's actually a lot of red marches that were there. And there's no swarm right now from 1v. This looks like this rally is doing some work here.
I do think that the building was simply not full. We tested Edward Nebu many times, and there is no rally that wins against Zenobia so abruptly, you know?
Yeah, so I've seen this too from 1v. So the rally will lose, but okay, never mind. They turned around. I thought they were going to push forward with all those marches, but they're actually going to go back to defend versus that rally that's coming on the shrine from Redline.
Lambo is saying, I don't think Squad would have beaten 1v in a straight up match. They had to try something. Credit to them for throwing caution to the wind and giving it a shot. Yeah. So basically, Lambo is saying that he understands why Squad threw that strategy in the beginning, because they didn't think that they could beat 1v in a straight up match, and I pretty much agree with him.
No, I said the same thing. I don't think they could. The problem is they could come up with a strategy, like we're gonna try this, but they lack the ability to practice it enough. I mean, probably because as you know, with us, and I'm sure Squad is similar, it's very hard to get a good practice in during the week because people work, people have different time zones, so having an idea and then executing it just without having any practice is very difficult to do.
The point is that we already have a 9,000 points difference, which is not. We didn't see this normally in the playoffs until we were in maybe in season 2, in season 1 this would happen in the playoffs, but in season 4, especially with the fact that the skills, you know, are regenerating at a much faster pace for the losing side, seeing already a 9,000 points difference, it's very big.
OneV's gonna they're gonna swarm down that Sky Altar now too.
Yeah, it's go. It's done.
Yep.
They got it.
And they got a rally hitting the Shrine of War right now as well. They got a guy that's killing marches from squad that are trying to go to the middle. And he's just trying to wipe them out as they're walking. There's going to be a big middle battle here. But
I'm curious how the skill popped by both of the teams. Let's see how this middle battle will unfold. They are feeding them marches one by one. This is very bad. Saint is going in. He already lost his Alex and is about to lose this other march here. LC.
Yeah, they've already squad's already popped their skills and they're rolling in.
So squad is not compact in the middle battle, and 1v is quite compact, and they are, you know, englobating all the single marches coming through them, and they also have a number advantage. So I don't see squad coming on the top of this battle.
Now 1v has a very heavy presence. Oh, they used Heaven's Grace.
Heaven's Grace, yeah.
So did 1v
as well.
1v pretty much copied them skill for skill there.
Yeah. Which is okay. I'm not sure they use Heaven's Grace DB, because there is a bug after one team pops a skill, the other team gets the same skill copied sometimes, because I see them having both attack and defense. I see blue and red circles on the blue marches, so 1v. So I do think they use defense or attack. They didn't use Heaven's Grace.
The squad is moving all out with they got some guys walking all the way to the back there. The Ark's about to spawn. 10 seconds.
5 seconds to the Ark spawning in the middle. Are they assaulting the Shrine of War at the same time? Yes, they are. This rally is still here. There's a Wuzetian inside. The Sky Altar should be recovered soon? Question mark. They have a Guan Yu inside. Let's see.
I think squad got it first. I'm not the expert.
Yeah, red line. Bravo.
And he got it with a low... I mean, he died right away, but he got a good little pull on it with his Belisarius there.
Very well done. This was a nice grab considering the amount of force that 1v has deployed for this arc. So, I see my board red line.
Again.
He got it
with
again.
A double C in the red.
Perfect.
Gonna die really quick, but he's moving. So
he's moving.
And he's moving.
I mean, he's getting a breakaway.
But it's all blue there now. Like,
but this is amazing. This is amazing how quick he was in picking up this arc. Considering the amount of force that 1v had, there are some marches chilling in the back here. Maybe they crashed.
Oh, another guy got it from them. They're picking
and it's
it up
a full
well.
Saladin.
But, yeah.
And now
they're picking it up well, but I mean, 1v's got this giant blob, so as soon as they get it, I think it'll be probably pulled back. Which should be right here, I think. Yep.
Yeah. They got it. They got it. They will try to kill him, but in about 30 seconds this will be over. They will bring the arc back to the middle and then back to the bank.
They're just completely wiping out the reds that are there.
Yeah. Now the map is half and a half because squad is 1v is ignoring the building aggression. They will recover this Sky Altar occupation in about 35 seconds. So in 35 seconds, the points per minute will be equal, 590 to 590. But except that, they already have a 9.7 thousand points differential in favor of 1v, and they got a second arc.
Yeah, the arc's gone.
Yeah, it's pretty much gone.
I mean, 1V's even rallying the outpost now. They've got a Nebu rally headed to an outpost.
Let me check. Who is marching? This one? Yes. So there is an Edward Nebu rally heading to the Sky Altar. They already have the forts to swarm. 1, 2, 3, 4 marches, which is very, very nice. And the other rally... Nebu rally going for the left outpost. But they have 2 marches here defending. Mufufu. So this one will be safe. Probably. I want to see how this defense goes on the Sky Altar on the top right. They swarm down this Edward, which is the nice thing to do, but they're not reinforcing the Sky Altar. There is an Artemisia inside. Oh my god. They almost lost it.
Yeah, they still might. Yeah, okay, the rally's dead.
Okay, they will control it. They should be able to keep it, but Artemisia inside? Ah. Oh!
Here comes 1v on that
they're
roll
losing
too.
it, they're losing it. Almost. They almost lost it.
This has happened a couple times. Like, the rally dies, but they still lose it to the swarm. Now they got it to Zenobia.
Yeah. A bit late, though.
1V's pushed all their marches from the middle onto the desert altar, and they're swarming it down now.
Yeah, let's watch this. Come on, squad. It's not time to give up. Do your best. YSS defense is not the best one. They're lacking quite a few Zenobias. They don't have Zenobia in every building like 1v does.
Now that building's gone.
Gone, yeah.
Well, I mean, squad is... So they're playing like a full offense game because they're pushing the Shrine of War while they lose the altar, which is something I don't agree with, especially when the arc is already lost.
I don't understand why I do have this black bar on the top.
Oh, it's a bug. I've had it before. You can only fix it, I think, by actually completely leaving the game and coming back. I've got it as well, so it's not just you. But I'm not leaving because I can't get back in.
Let me reset.
Yeah, you'll have to relog in the game to fix it.
Yeah. Come on, Lilith, fix the bugs. What the hell?
And 1V's got a very heavy swarm with a Nebu, or Ramses Nebu on the Shrine of War, and they're going to take it. I have no doubt on that one. And the rally on the top altar, and the swarm is going to fail.
Did they deliver the arc already or not?
No, not yet. He's kind of walking it back to the cities.
All right.
Yeah, and the rally on the Shrine of War for squad is not going to be successful. They swarm down the rally, and then the marches are just there to die.
I want to check for a second how the other games are going. So let me click on watch. So Song versus Ptol. Song is winning by 8k, still less comparing to how much 1v is winning against Quad by 10,000. BG against
Song
SN.
has a very big gather at the end too, so.
Yeah. So Song is winning, BG is winning, 1v is winning heavily. BG is winning the most, 11.1 thousand, but probably SN did show up.
Didn't come up. And then here comes the Edward rally on the altar again. And the swarm hit right after the rally did. Perfect timing yet again, and for some reason there's a Guan defending. The Zenobia left the building and went back in now.
Okay, let's enter the game again.
Yeah, and they've already got a Zenobia garrisoning the Shrine of War.
Yeah. That will generate points in about 45 seconds. Not considering the amount of occupation buff difference, because you don't only need to take account of the 5% attack and defense that you lose. So the enemy will negate you 5% attack and 5% defense, but also they have the other Shrine of War, so the delta is 10%, which is not... Yeah, it's not a small number. 10% attack and 10% defense does a lot.
Now they're rallying a Zenobia with an Artemisia on the top death squad. Artemisia Tamaris.
But the Swarm is always behind.
Yep.
Yeah, the Swarm is always behind.
And they escorted the Ark, so there'll be one more.
So it's 14,000 points difference right now.
Yeah, the game is pretty much done.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't see a way back at all for squad here. And they're rallying the Zenobia that's in the Shrine of War with an Attila Takeda to try to get it back. That's not a good idea. And then 1V's just swarming it down anyway. So it hardly did any damage to the Zenobia.
Tell me, what's a possible scenario? Oh, goddamn.
1V Korea loses their internet?
You think there is no chance that Squad can recover this game?
None. Just
they have an emergency blackout or an earthquake somewhere and they lose the internet connection all over the place.
Yeah, there's... they would have to win. They'd have to get 2 arcs. And that's assuming 1 arc captured really fast. And then the last arc with a little bit of time left. It's not.
It's not a thing for them to win this game.
They tried some stuff crazy because they didn't think they could beat them straight up, and now they're trying to play straight up and they're losing straight up.
So I know you cannot do that because otherwise you will lose the spot in the game. So let me go check the other games. Let me see if I can find a closer match. Not in the Horus realm.
Maybe in another realm.
Yeah. So there is 671k against 68 RB in Anubis realm, which is very close. So we can consider that. And there is 80 VS against 623. I know those teams. Let's watch. So we are watching 80 VS against 623. So we already, we already know that unfortunately Squad is gonna lose the game.
Yeah, I think they've kind of accepted it. I don't understand. They're rallying Zenobia again with an Attila Takeda on their own building.
But why? How can be this game so close and they have 3 less combatants? 623 has 27, 80 VS has 30. And they are winning the structure game. So you see that they are taking the Shrine of War. The Sky Altar as well. So in this realm, there is no Zenobia allowed. So you can see there... Oh no, there is a Zenobia here. I thought this was pre-Season of Conquest. It's actually
I think
not.
it's the 3rd one, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. 623 only with 27 combatants, even with all the reserves.
27 people are very, very few.
I know 623 tried to do like a 3v5 in Strife, and they got beat pretty badly. So maybe morale's down. I don't know, but
they're still winning. Sure almost
80 VS was the high favorite for that one, weren't they?
Yes, they were. But they're still losing on the building game. So arc capture, they already captured 2 arcs, 1 each. You can see up on the top on this bar. So ATVS captured 1 arc.
Well, it looks like that next arc will be theirs as well.
Yeah, they're going forward. They're posturing forward to not to allow the opponents to get ahead and gain some territory. And they are being slaughtered one by one. That's not healthy for a good middle fight. They should stay compact. Let's speak for a second about the other games happening at 15 UTC. Can we make a prediction on how things are gonna go?
Sure.
So this is the group stage, and here in the knockout stage, you can see that the bracket always puts against the first of one group against the second of another group. So, for example, we have A1 against D2, F1 against C2, G1 against B2, H1 against A2. So can we make a rough prediction on how the knockout stage is going to look like?
Well, as I think a lot of people have alluded to, that left side is going to be insane. The left side of the top 16 is going to be a lot of powerhouse teams. And the right side is going to be some, but the left side is going to be very crazy.
So it's A1 against H2. So A1 is?
A1 is going to come down to the LIG JWM match.
Okay, because JWM is playing against 166. So depending on the points differential, because of course JWM is probably gonna win against 166 if the people did not migrate out.
No, I don't think they did. I don't think they will till after ARC. So I think it comes down to the point differential. Also, 1AVG could beat LIG. I mean, I think it's more possible than 166 beating JWM.
Do you think that JWM is gonna try to win the game but with a low score in order to be on the A2 bracket and be on the right side to have an easier matchup? That's possible.
I honestly would not. It could be yeah. I mean, they could. They have to be careful though, because I mean, they could. They win, and say 1AVG wins by a ton. I think 1AVG could overtake them. I actually would know, because then they'll overtake. I think. Actually, I don't think there's a way JWM can get knocked out. I think it's very hard.
No, I think they will go to top 16, and then either way, who will they face?
So if they are the top team on that side, if they stay on that side and they win and they take the top, they face H2, which is going to be K374. So last year's runner-up.
So they will win because K374 is not really in shape. So it can be either JWM versus K374 on the H2 spot here. Or on the other side, let me see, where is A2? It's A2 versus 108.
So it's, who do they want to face, 108 or 374?
Okay, so if they don't go hard on this game and gain the H1, if I were in them, I will try to win the next game as much as I can with as many points as I can against 166, so they can be on the top and face K374 instead of facing 108, because 108 beat it, right? Yes, they beat it K374 by quite a good margin.
Yeah, they
couple thousand points. They play very well. By the way,
there's some interesting scenarios there. Yeah.
Should we announce the news?
I don't know.
About 108? I think we can. We will have 108 coming to K52. Migrating here after the league. So, Wick, can we see your Eye of the Talent? Yes. So we'll have two important Osiris League team, hopefully for next season. My Eye of the Talent has always been like this, all in on ourselves. It's just a lucky charm. I don't think that we are gonna win always. Of course,
if you don't lose. Buy the thing, you can really only pick one team. Otherwise, you're gonna lose out. If you buy the bundle, you can kind of go in on two teams and be able to get most of the rewards, I think.
Yeah.
But you've got to get one of those teams to win, obviously.
I'm very curious about this middle fight.
Yeah, so that A bracket's kind of interesting. There's some different scenarios that can happen there. Yeah, these games are all blowouts.
So Squad is now winning the mid game, but they are still losing the arc. I don't know how is that possible.
Well, they've got, look at all these marches that are just sitting there not doing anything.
Yeah, they're not doing anything.
All I see right now, I think Squad's done. I think they've like logged off or something.
They logged off.
They're literally not moving, and 1V's just killing them all.
They're not moving anymore. Come on, that's a pity though.
Yeah, they're not. They're definitely not doing anything there.
You need to go away by fighting.
Unless they lost their internet, then I don't know.
Can you imagine? Plot twist. You said the only way for Squad to win is 1v internet to run out. They're not even killing them anymore because they just logged off. You see all those bunch of marches here? Krexe, Bucks, TS, Bluey.
Yeah, and 1V's just like is like, okay, if you guys aren't gonna move, we're just gonna
Gecko logged off as well. So Cam, Bluey. Gecko logged off as well.
And 1V's not even gonna bother touching them. They're just like, oh, we'll just take the arc.
Come on, that's the first time in my Osiris League. Come on, why did you guys log off? No, that's a pity. That's a good training anyway. You should not waste 15 minutes on high skilled training. It's a bug. You think it's a bug? Let me
I
relog.
can't get back into the game, so maybe you can check to see if it's a bug.
There are no marches in the middle.
Oh, that's a crazy bug. If that's the case.
That's a crazy bug. Yeah. Come on, Lilith, please fix your stuff.
They are all still showing there for you.
Okay, know. Sorry, Squad. You know my heart is with you. I want to cast this game. I mean,
right now they're winning the structure game though, so that doesn't seem right if they all logged off.
Yeah. Right. So let's take a look at the schedule. So I think this is a more productive way of having a live stream in this case. So let's assume that JWM wins with the biggest differential, which is very likely against 166. So on the top here, we are gonna have JWM versus Crate 374.
Yep.
Then we have B1 against G2. Let's see, B1 will be probably UCS.
UCS, no doubt about it.
And C2, BG.
G2. G2 is interesting because it's either SX54 or JST, depending on who wins that game and who loses. So I would be really motivated to win that game so that I don't have to face UCS next.
Okay, let's see. Let's say JST. So we have UCS versus JST. So we have JWM
so JST
here.
Loses?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they would play UCS then.
Yeah, there is a possibility. So JWM versus K374, then UCS versus JST, and then C1 versus F2. C1 is gonna be...
That's us.
1v.
1v versus us, unless we lose the 235E.
Yeah. Unless we lose today, we're gonna face 1v next week. The team that you saw today on stream. Then we have D1 against E2.
D9N versus the loser of 114 TR. Probably, I'm gonna say, like I put my Oryx on him. I think 114 is gonna lose that one.
I think 114 is gonna lose that one. So I think C9N versus 114.
Allies from KVK. That's an interesting fight they'll have to do.
So between A1, which is JWM, and K374, who's gonna win?
I don't know.
Probably
I
JWM.
would have said 374, but I know 374 is going through some people that are less motivated to play now. So
probably JWM.
And JWM they've got issues too, but I think they're still bringing it for Arc. So yeah, tough call, but I think maybe JWM as well.
And then on the other side, we have UCS versus JST, and UCS is gonna win. So it's gonna be JWM versus UCS.
Yeah, I think people will bet a lot on JST, but UCS just looks very, very good.
1v versus all V. Who's gonna win?
We don't pick our own games, right?
Yeah, we don't pick our own games. and CNN versus 114. I think CNN is gonna win. So it's gonna be either 1v or us, OV, against CNN.
And then JWM versus UCS potentially.
UCS is gonna win.
Yeah, and then us or 1V versus C9N. I think I would expect that to be the winner, but who knows?
Yeah. I'm gonna stop here. Because depends all next week depends, next week depends. It's all on us, because if we lose against 1v, we're out.
Yep.
We don't want to be out, right?
No, definitely not.
Yeah, some people are asking, let's watch ATVS. That's interesting. I mean, with 27 players, 623 is dominating the building structure. I mean, they got an altar, they got a shrine, and they got an outpost on the top right. They lost another arc, but there will be another arc. Maybe they can hope to deliver this other arc, or maybe win with provision. If they keep going hard on buildings as they are doing, they have possibility to win with 27 players. This is an interesting match. Baby Shark, who's that commenting with you, John Wick? It's DB from our alliance. From OV. Thank you guys for being here.
I mean, the fact that they're doing what they're doing with 27 is pretty crazy.
Yeah,
if they had 30, I think they win this one, and people lose Oryx. But yeah.
Thank you guys for being here. If you're enjoying the live stream, I know that the match was quite disappointing, but of course, Squad did their best, and they are in my heart. So GG. Yeah, if you're enjoying the stream, just drop a like, subscribe. It's free. You can always change your mind. And I want to remember that this live stream is sponsored by BlueStacks. And yeah, they just released the new BlueStacks, which is BlueStacks 5. And I'm playing with it right now. I'm casting this game with BlueStacks 5, and surprisingly, it's almost close in fluidity to my iPad. My iPad is still better, but BlueStacks 5, it's very, very fluid to play and cast.
Have you had to leave to fix Simplified yet? Because
I had to leave. Yes, I had to leave to fix simplified graphics, but that I still need to do, because that's automatic from the game. So I had to leave with the iPad, and I do have to leave with the emulator. But it's quite honestly, it's quite fluid. They say that basically it uses 50% less memory than other app players or mobile devices. I'm not sure that's true in the case of the iPad. I think the iPad is still giving me a better performance. But if you want to play on PC, I think the BlueStacks 5 is a good solution. Upgrading from the 4 to the 5, because the 4 was quite unplayable. I was crashing all the way through, but the 5 is really good. I didn't crash a single time until now.
I don't know. Super Shenron's like, is K52 ready for Supa? They're from 1008. I don't know if we're ready.
Mr. Sami, Redline will take pie to the face. Yeah, basically, Bull Burritos challenged Redline to take a pie in the face if he would have lost against 1v, and that's pretty much done. A done deal, so...
He's streaming this now too, I think, so he's probably talking about that right now.
Oh, Redline is streaming?
No, Bull Burritos.
Okay. Yeah, Redline is gonna take a big fat pie in the face. I'm still very impressed about how they are pulling off this game with 27 players, 623. That's amazing, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, if they could somehow pull that arc, they could win, but...
Soup and Shenron, migration time. Thank you for the $5 super chat, my friend. Oh my god.
First, you guys could maybe, win the Osiris League. Who knows?
Listen, what I'm witnessing here is extremely interesting. Consider that we have 150 marches on the field, right? Because every player has 5 marches. Oh, to the death being used in the middle. So let me check this. So we have every player has 5 marches per 30 is 150. And basically, they have 15 marches less in this game. They have 10% less marches. That's huge. And they're still winning the structure game.
So 623 is... I don't know about this to the death for ADVS. This is... This is interesting.
They're murdering them.
Yeah. 620. If 623 pulls this off with 27, woo, they're gonna dominate this arc. Looks like to me.
Yes. They're gonna murder them one by one. Let's take a look at the pairings because I'm interested. So we have a lot of Saladins, Quans, William, Genghis Khan. It's okay. Okay.
There are
then
some
we have
limited
Ethelflaed.
commanders, I believe, for this round.
They
right?
do have limited. No, I think they don't. The first two realms do not have limited command. They have access to everything, depending on the Kingdom Age, though.
Actually, yeah, it is showing that they have Zhang Yu even.
Yes.
I'm looking at. Actually, no, that's saying. Never mind. That's our rules. So
No,
I don't know.
No.
But they have Zhang Yu right there. I see it.
Yes.
Never mind.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, they are in the same set of rules than ours. Because the first two realms have the same set of rules, and now with the new Mightiest Governor, they have access potentially to all the commanders. So.
Yeah. So Bastet's the first one that has limitations.
Yeah. Bastet and Saubek have the limitation. They don't have access to Zhang Yu, Zenobia, Jadwiga, all those commanders right there. Trajan even, right?
No, yeah, I don't think they can have him. If they can't have Zenobia, they can't have Trajan.
ATVS is recovering though.
I mean, they're coming. We'll see.
They lost an obelisk here. They lost ATVS lost an outpost on the top. So if they lose this arc, I mean,
The
lose
point
this
game is
battle.
600 to 300, so they have to win this arc or they lose, I think. Even though the score is still 1K, like 623 is gaining more per minute.
In
if
a
623
bit-
takes this arc, it's
Take a
definitely
look.
a game over.
Take a look. Now this obelisk will be occupied, and that's 320 now. 320 to 570. So there is a 250 points per minute difference. Multiplied by 5 minutes is 1,250 points that they will gain if things stay like they are right now.
But the middle looks like it's
done.
623. I honestly think the 623 with 27 players is going to pull off this upset.
That
They
was an
can
amazing
maybe
game.
they can maybe delay them from getting it for 4 minutes. I don't know.
I don't know. That's difficult. They are coming
He's-
all in.
Yeah, his double C is moving. Is that the Zhang Yu that's moving it? Oh, it's a double C yet.
They got it again with another fast march, Saladin. Once they cross this caravan right here, this level 2 caravan, the reinforcements are gonna come in so fast that ATVS will have no chance. And we don't have 2 minutes on the clock, we have 4 minutes. So most likely they are gonna deliver this arc. Unless they have such a score differential in the provision, which is possible because they have 3 less players on the other side, they might win still.
The betting was 2-1 for ADVS. I was taking a look at that. Power was 3.3 billion to 2.7 billion in favor of ADVS.
They're going
Well,
for the
I mean,
building though.
27 members.
27, that's crazy. They have 10% less marches. That's huge.
And the fact that you have that many backups and you didn't get them, like, they're even sending Siege out now.
Yeah, they don't even have troops anymore.
I'm curious to see the heal totals for 623 in this match. If they got guys sending Siege out.
Guess a number. I'm guessing 20 million heals. Logan Smith saying, I'm so impressed that they have 27 players and you don't even notice the loss of 15 marches. I do agree. I do agree with
Like I said,
you.
ADVS is trying to delay. This is their only chance is to stop them from capturing it. But it's now 500 to 500 in the point differential. So if they can stop them from capturing it and they have more gathering, then they could still win.
Are they still gathering? I don't see anything. Oh, I do see gathering. It's impressive. They also have the marches for gathering. Where are they picking those marches? Up on the sleeve? That's crazy. ATVS is not gathering. I don't see a single march. There was one, but it was 623 on the other side of the map. That's crazy.
I don't think this arc's gonna get delivered. I think ADVS just stalled it long enough to keep sending suicide marches at it.
That's an impressive performance.
And 623 is even killing the one gatherer that ADVS had.
Yeah. So that.
But yeah, look, I don't think this arc's going to get delivered. There's not enough time with this push coming from ADVS.
They should have delivered that. I mean, that's so close. If they take it now...
They just lost buildings, though, so now it's 500 to 350. So that's 420 to 350. Ooh, this is going to be close. The gatherers should be coming home now.
They're all in. ATVS is all in trying to stop this arc. Let me see if they took it with a fast march. It's a Cao! It's a Cao!
400 point differential. 380 point differential.
It's a Cao.
Where's those gatherers? Where's those gatherers waiting to
Run, Forrest! Run!
Yeah, I don't. They just have to kill him one more time, and I think it's done. Yeah, he's done.
I see a lot of fast marches around, though. They can have a shot still. If they pick with a Cao and doesn't die. Tin, it's a Cao. It's a low Cao. They have a speed skill. Do they have a speed skill? So if this Cao dies,
400 difference
it's
with
done.
1 minute. Yeah, it's done. It's done. It's done on that part, but where's the gatherers? 450 points differential right now for ADVS.
So you see the timer on this Cao reducing itself because I think that he has a Zhang Yu on the back. So when he gets attacked, he gets faster. So if this Tin does not die, he can deliver the arc. Oh my god!
I don't think so. Oh, ADVS just took the lead with gather, or I mean, 623 took the lead with gathering.
Yes.
I don't think it even matters now unless...
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, I think they got it.
Okay, it was still too late. They got it.
The gathering, though. They got it with the gathering. Look at the score. Like, they gathered, they beat them on the buildings, and they won the one arc they needed to with 3 less players.
Oh my god,
That's
with 27
crazy.
Players.
That's
just
crazy.
3 million heals. I expected more.
And rip people who bet in on ADVS there.
Oh my god, this was crazy. This was super good.
They even had one guy who didn't teleport. It was probably their gatherer.
Holy moly. I'm speechless.
Like, they gathered 2,000 more. They won the structure game by a couple thousand, and they got 1 arc, which is all they needed. What a interesting match to only have 27. I mean, it wouldn't even been close if they had 30. I don't know.
So 1V is on the top, BG. So the 2 Korean teams advance to the top 16.
Yep. So BG will come over to this side and play Song. Then we didn't talk about the other side yet, but
yeah. All right. So DB, thank you for being here with me. I want to make another small announcement at the end of this video. You want to say something to say goodbye to the watchers home?
No, just thanks again for having me. It was interesting. That was a good match to catch at the very end there. And yeah, we got to get ready for our match now.
Yeah, we're gonna go get ready for our match. We're gonna play against 235E. So yeah, wish good luck to us. And guys, so thank you DB for being here. If you enjoyed the stream, please consider dropping a like on the video and subscribing. It's 100% free. You can always change your mind, you know that. And this live stream was sponsored by BlueStacks 5. The link is in the description down below and is already on the live chat. So if you are using BlueStacks 4 on your computer, you might want to switch to BlueStacks 5 because as you can see, I actually think that it's very good. Not because this stream is sponsored, but because I never crashed a single time. And it's quite fluid also to stream Osiris League. I do have a powerful computer, but there is a function called memory trim where you can free your RAM. So if you have RAM issues, you can make your PC faster. And they claim that they have a huge FPS stability during the game session. So I invite you to download it and try it out from the official website. Again, the link is in the description down below. And yeah, wish us good luck for the match against 235. If we manage to win, we will face the same team that beated Squad today. So if we win today against 235E, you can see from the schedule, if we go here and click on knockout stage, it's gonna be C1 against F2. Group F is us, so because we are gonna be on second place, and C1 is gonna be 1v. So if we win today, we're gonna face the same team that beat squad today. BlueStacks 5 works in Mac. Yes, Amir, there is the Mac support now and M1 support. They just introduced this in BlueStacks 5. So if you have a Mac, you can still use BlueStacks because there is the support. There is the support for it right now. So just use the link in the description down below to download it. Thank you all for being here. I wish you a wonderful Sunday, and I hope you're well. And I will see you on the next one. Ciao, ciao.